Greetings, fellow noobs. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus, and here we are on Typhon Peaks. Back in the old patch, this is K-Tide, the red Zerg. His opponent, Crassus. Yeah, Crassus the Blue Terran. Hey, guess what? What's that, K-Tide? What? Chicken butt. Chicken butt? Oh. Kate, I require more minerals. Me too, brother. Me too. Yeah. Crassus feeling the same. Alright, guys. So, what's happening? Not too much to report from the world of NuubCast. I mentioned in a previous cast we are looking for just more of what you might like to see. Let me remind you again, if you have a replay you'd like to see cast here, please submit it to noobcasters@gmail.com. K-Tide, tired of these big maps. Neither of you guys like them? Wow. I don't like this map in particular, and I can't really pinpoint why I don't like it. I played on Tal'Darim Altar for the first time yesterday, and boy, that's a big map. You just, I felt naked the entire time. I'm pretty sure I was ahead the whole match, and I just felt naked the entire time. And, you know, games tend to be longer. I think that's what K-Tide's talking about here. It takes a long time to push if you want to be aggressive. And I think that's kind of the point. The point is to make longer games, but if you like shorter games, then, you know, it's harder to play on. But that's why Blizzard gives us the veto system. As far as I understand, there are 3 small maps, 3 medium maps, and 3 large maps in the map pool. There may be more than 9 maps now, however, with the addition of Tal'Darim Altar and the reinsertion of Shakura's Plateau. There may be more than 9 maps. So if that's the case, you might have a hard time staying away completely from the large maps. As we see the factory going down here for Crassus, looks like he's going to go some sort of 1-1-1 or fast tank build. And K-Tide getting that early hatchery. Fast expand. He does have his pool up and running and a gas, so pretty safe build. Going to be droning up here and getting his queen at his expansion. Marines out for Crassus, getting Hellions. Alright, no reactors, but Hellions. Maybe 1 or 2 for harass sake, and then look to make a starport. Is that what's going to happen here? No, another factory. Okay, so it's definitely not a 1-1-1. So he is going to double factory. So I'm guessing he's either going to go crazy Hellions, going to switch it over, get the tech lab. We're going to see what he's going to do. What upgrade is he going to get here? Because obviously that's going to dictate what he's going to be doing. Is he going to get blue flame for the Hellions that he was making? Or is he going to go right for tank? He's already making another Hellion, so I'm guessing we're going to see blue flame. And are we going to see a reactor here? There's the blue flame. Zergling speed is halfway done. The Roach Den is en route for K-Tide. More Hellions coming out, so it looks like we are going to see some kind of harass in the mineral line by these Hellions, and Crassus is going to lose his little what are these guys doing? No, it's just transferring over to the expansion. Pair of spines up to protect that bad boy. Like to see that. More Hellions coming out, no reactor, but looks like we're just going to see a bunch of these guys saving up gas. Curious as to what he's going to use that for. We do have a starport going down, so maybe we'll see some Banshees with these Hellions. I mean, he's not making any, he doesn't have any other barracks, so he's not going to make a ton of bios, so I can't see why he would go medevacs. And there's no air coming out yet that he can see from K-Tide, so I gotta think it's gonna be Banshees coming out of this starport. We're gonna see another tech lab go down. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, bro? What's it gonna be, Crassus? What's it gonna be? Huh? What you gonna do? Getting the tech lab. All right, it's gonna be Banshees. Can't imagine anything else. And here come the blue flames. Got some roaches out to defend K-Tide. Very good counter against these roaches. Got the spines out, but nothing in the back. Good job pulling out the drones. I don't think he lost any drones. Just lost some points. And these guys are going to have to get out of dodge because roaches on creep are much faster. And I don't think he has speed yet, does he? Nope. But the layer is finished, and I'm sure we will see roach speed right away. Got to get on top of that creep spread. The creep spread, brother, if you want to be able to continue to push those Hellions away. More Hellions in the queue. Tanks coming out now. No siege mode as of yet. And here come the Banshees. No cloak as of yet. There is stim being made, and this is obviously in the old patch, and therefore stim. This is a regular timed stim, not the longer time that we are seeing now in patch 3.0. Some more spore crawlers going down. He must be scouting all of this. I'm not sure how he is scouting it, but because I haven't seen him go in here with the drone or anything, but maybe just protecting himself against the possibility. We are well past the point of the earliest time for cloaked Banshees. Going to see a Baneling nest go down as well, anticipating pretty much anything that oh, I missed it. Let's go back. Let's go back. Yep, here he appears. Immediately comes in, takes a couple of hits, turns right back around, and goes home. So much for the Banshee harass for Crassus, and K-Tide gives a little LOL. Gotta appreciate that. More tanks on the way. But no, and yep, Siege Tech is being researched. And Spire is halfway done. Baneling Nest more than halfway done. Roach Speed en route. K-Tide is just doing a really good job of anticipating what his opponent Crassus is going to throw at him. And now we see tanks. This is very I mean, I don't know how to characterize it. It's just it's a very it's a strange unit mix. It's not one that we're used to seeing. Hellions and tanks and Banshees and bio. But you know, it's good to have a nice mix of units, and everyone will tell you that. However, I didn't see a ton of scouting late by really either of these guys, and just K-Tide making all kinds of drones there. Very nice. We have 3 mutas coming out, more Zerglings being made, Banelings, and I just don't know how effective this is going to be against the roaches. And the Banelings try and kite these Banelings. Zergling's going to take out one of these tanks. Very good job. But you see lots of yellow, lots of orange on these Terran units. So, but I guess we could say the same for... No, we can't actually. And the mutas are out, and I heard a stim go off, which I don't really understand. Yeah, the bio units got taken out immediately, and now there's tanks and marauders and Banshees, which can't do anything against mutas. So these 4 mutas now, are going to collect all sorts of resources from killing these tanks. I mean, they're not going to collect it, but you know what I mean. And the units lost have, they're just going to take down these very pricey units. And now Crassus is in a bit of a bind. You kind of have to get to a point where you're going to choose the tech path, particularly now that there's mutas out, and you know there's mutas out. Yep, switching to Vikings instead of Banshees. That's pretty wise, and it's going to start to see perhaps a little bit more bio rather than mech. Don't know, but here comes some mutas in for some harass, and not going to do too much. The Viking is going to successfully push them off. Oh no, they're going to come back, and they're going to kill the Viking and take out the Marine. Not lost anything yet, but 3 more Marines stimming, coming out and pushing those mutas back. I hear banelings being formed for K-Tide. 4 of them. Corruptors are on their way out, which is interesting because we only saw 1 Viking. I don't know. I mean, if it was only a few Vikings, I think I'd rather stick with mutas just because they can shoot down and take out tanks. And I mean, if he makes 1 or 2 corruptors, no big deal, but I don't want to get too carried away with those against this composition. And this is a big army. Banelings, roaches, mutas, lings. I don't see Crassus. Yeah. It's just going to eat them. It's going to eat them right up, eat them alive. Just, this is a lack of scouting and a lack of proper reaction to what you actually find when you do interact with your opponent. You know, if you went on a wrong path, instead of continuing, like Crassus definitely just did not. Now this is smart, changing it up, gonna go lots of Marines or whatever, but it's too late. You know, after that first attack, should have been his immediate reaction instead of making more Hellions, more Banshees, and then slowly pushing out tanks. This reaction with these buildings is slow. Maybe he was waiting for his expansion to get up. Whatever the case may be, very slow reaction. But good job by K-Tide anticipating and being able to counter pretty much everything that was coming out by Crassus. Whether he scouted it or not, it was just intuitive. Got banelings, roaches, banelings, and just overall very good job. And hope you enjoyed it, guys. That's going to be it for now. Keep climbing that ladder.